Hello everyone. Today we're gonna do a cure for the permanent code I think it's called P20EE. That's a permanent code that is in the background, especially if you live in California. For diesel cars, you have a permanent code that even though your car seems to be ready for smog check, because of the permanent code, you cannot actually smog it. You go there and the smog guy say, oh, you have a permanent code, you need to go fix it. So before you do this is given that you don't have any corresponding code. If you do have it, you need to take care of those problems. But before you go spend on money changing sensors and this and that, there is actually a cure for it by BMW website. There is not website, but BMW ISTA Plus. There is a cure for it, and you have to go through the process to do that. My suggestion to you is to, before you do this, take out the metering unit, the urea metering unit underneath the car, because it gets crystallized once in a while. You have to take it out, clean it with plain distilled water, make sure it's nice and clean, install it back on, and do this instead. I have the printout here for all bunch, like it's about 20-30 pages for different permanent codes. But for this one in particular, here is the following steps you need to take. I'm gonna read it for you, and I'm gonna also put on the description so you can follow it. Okay. It said the vehicle must be operated such that the following conditions are compiled with. Allow the engine to idle for the following time, 60 seconds. So you let the engine idle for 60 seconds. If this measure does not lead to the successful faulty remedy, then the vehicle must be operated such that the following conditions are complied with. So if the 60 seconds doesn't clear the code, you need to do the following. Run the engine until the coolant temperature has reached 80 degrees Celsius or 176 degrees Fahrenheit or more. Ensure that at that temperature both the nitrogen sensors are engaged. So ensure that the nitrogen oxide sensor, the NOx sensors, are ready for operation. Drive for 50 miles constant, no more than 50 miles. You can use a cruise control if you want. This is very crucial. You cannot, if you drive more than 50 miles, you have to start all over again. The engine must run in overrun fuel cutoff mode for the following time, 10 or 15 seconds. If you don't know what that means, it means, like, let's say if you're driving 50 miles per hour and your foot is on the gas pedal, you kind of remove your foot from the gas pedal. Don't touch the brake, don't do anything, and let the car run without pressing the gas or anything for like about 10 to 15 seconds. Do it several times. You need to drive these for 50 miles per hour for about 30 to 45 minutes. After that, stop the vehicle, let it idle for 30 seconds, shut it off, let it go to sleep, and then start it again. The code should have cleared. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do this because I cannot record and drive it. So I'm gonna start the car. I'm gonna show you that there is actually a permanent code on my car, and then at the end I'm gonna show you that is being cleared. So I'm gonna do a search. As you see, there is a permanent code, fault pending. That's code P20EE. There you go. It says it's a pending fault code. And I'm gonna show you that I have only two of the units to be ready for smog. This code P20EE is mainly connected to the NOx sensors. So I'm gonna run it for the 40-50 minutes, and I'm gonna show you that it has been cleared. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll show you in a second. Hi everybody. Okay, so it has actually been about a day and a half, 2 days later, after we tried to cure the permanent code, because I had a situation that I had to spike the RPM above 2,500, 3,000 RPM, and that then in itself is gonna disrupt the whole process, and you have to redo it. So when you do this permanent code curing, you need to make sure your RPM doesn't spike significantly. Okay. Anyhow, I did it again, and I'm going to show you on the screen that the thing, what do you call that? Doesn't show. Let me see. As you see, the code for the NOx sensor has cleared. Let me see if it shows. Yeah, which has to do with the P20EE. So if you do this process, you will have success before you go spend tons of money on changing sensors and the metering unit and going to the dealer and all that, and throw part at the problem. Try this, you will have success. The NOx sensors, I think they're a couple of $100. I think the one before the catalytic converter is like $400, and the one after is like $800. It's crazy expensive. So to do this, you will have success. Make sure you clean your metering unit, fill up your tanks properly, make sure they're topped off, and try this a couple of times. You will have success. And then after the permanent code clears, make sure you don't drive it like crazy. Drive it the same way, max 50 miles per hour to the nearest smog station to have it smugged, and it will pass the smog. Like I said, I have about I think 20 pages of different permanent code and the cure for it. In the comment section, let me know which permanent code you have, and I'll answer with the proper curing drive cycle. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. I appreciate you watching it. Thanks so much. Bye.